successful in direct selling really requires you to focus on 3 general principles. If you'll master these 3 principles, you could be wildly successful in the next 2, 3, 4 years. Again, mastering the principles. If you were to read the recent book, Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, fascinating book, he talks about mastering any skill takes about 10,000 hours. So you can't expect to actually jump into something and in 10 hours or 20 hours be successful. But over the next 2, 3, 4 years, if you master these 3 principles, absolutely incredible cash flow can come your way. The first is exposure is everything. The second is fortunes in the follow-up. And the third is work with the willing. Let's talk about those. Exposure is everything means if you talk to enough people over an extended period of time, a certain percentage of people, what we'll call the law of averages, will definitely join you. And another group of people that not only join you, will follow you and they'll duplicate the process. So the only difference between succeeding and not succeeding is compressing enough exposures into a concentrated period of time to be successful. Now you could talk to 100 people in a year, which would be 2 a week. You could talk to 100 people in 100 days, which would be 1 a day. You could talk to 100 people in 1 month, which would be 3 a day. You could talk to 100 people in 10 days, which would be 10 a day. In all cases, you only talk to 100 people. But you could compress your success into 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 8 weeks. You'll make 10 times the money you will if you compress it over a course of a year, 2 or 3 years. So exposure is everything because your skill set's going to improve based on the law of repetition. The second, fortune's in the follow-up. When you expose people, it doesn't even count if you don't follow up and ask them how they see themselves getting started. Sending emails does not count. Sending a video it does not count. Asking someone to go to a meeting does not count. However, if you introduce them to your company's process, the phone numbers, the emails, the videos, the mixers, and after they watch it, you ask them how they see themselves getting started, and they say, I'd like to be a customer or an affiliate, or I'm not really sure. And you say, well, if you're not really sure, do you know some people that are health conscious? Do you know opportunity people? Do you know entrepreneurial people that might be interested? Ask for a referral. So if they're not going to join you, get a referral. The key to this business is fortunes in the follow-up. I've done this for over 20 years. I've yet to have somebody drive across town, knock on my door, and hand me their credit card. It doesn't work out that way. You have to ask for the order. They don't just come rushing to give you a bunch of money. So fortunes in the follow-up. And lastly, work with the willing. Those people that join you, those people that say yes, help them duplicate the same process. Don't try to convince people that aren't ready to go now. I've worked with many people over the years and built thousands of people in organizations. And those people that aren't ready to go now, I let them go. It's okay, it's not your fault. Your lack of ambition is not my fault. Your lack of vision is not my fault. I want to do the best job I can, motivating you, helping you, supporting you, give you some vision. If you're not ready to go now, no problem. Like if I have to dig a big hole in my backyard, I'm going to find some people that are going to help me dig the hole in my backyard. If a certain set of people says I can't dig the hole, I'm busy, I'm going to find some people that eventually say yes. No different than anything else. You want to put thousands of people on your team? Find the people that are ready to go now. Those that want to wait, let them wait. So remember, exposure is everything. Fortune's in the follow-up. And if you work with the willing, you can build a wildly successful business in a relatively short period of time. I look forward to hearing more about your results.